Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the BS Extravaganza
Basketball Forum. Let's talk a little bit of basketball.
Hey, dude. What's up, man? You know, what's up with this?
Well, as you have so well noticed, I do have my Chattanooga Mocs shirt on.
Why would you have the Chattanooga mock shirt on?
Because, fans, we are in the Chattanooga area. Yes, we're big Tennessee fans, of course, but we also love our Mocs. And the Mocs just happened to win a little tournament.
What tournament is that?
That would be the SoCon tournament.
SoCon.
SoCon. So you know what that means?
They're going dancing, baby.
They're going dancing. Chattanooga Mocs. I do have a bone to pick.
What bone would that be?
Look, Chattanooga got some big time announcers out for the game. Some commentators, whatever you want to call them.
And the reason why they did is because they already figured that Davidson with Stephen Curry's was probably going to make it.
Stephen Curry.
Where's that?
Ain't he Dale Curry's cousin?
Yeah, NASCAR driver.
Oh, God.
Drives
Dale
the
Curry.
number 42 Chevrolet.
Oh, man, he was awesome.
Anyway.
But did Davidson win the tournament? Where's Davidson at? Where's Davidson? Where's Curry?
He's limping around out there on the street.
You know where he's at?
He's on.
He's on his knees, praying.
Selection Sunday. Selection.
Please give us a bid.
I don't know though. I thought they had to win their conference to get in.
You know what? They might get an invite. I mean, dude's awesome. People want to see Curry play. He is awesome. But let's get our focus off him. Like I said, Chattanooga Mocs. I noticed that Jimmy Dykes and Brad Nessler called the game, and they're great. Don't get me wrong. But I need to know one question.
What's that?
Who is Chattanooga? Chattanooga.
It's minus the A. They took the A out.
People, we don't know no Chattanooga. There's an A. It's Chattanooga. This BS Extravaganza brought to you by
The letter A.
A.
As in Chattanooga.
Chattanooga is going dancing.
Going dancing. Alright, now, rip that bad boy off. Let's get to the big Tennessee top basketball. We're going to kind of, Tennessee's going into the SEC tournament. They didn't do as well as we thought they would at the beginning of the season. We thought that they was going to have a big season, but they seem to do a little bit better.
Let's talk about their last few games. Let's talk about Tennessee going into Florida, which was pretty much, they said, a must-win game, televised on ESPN. They go into Florida and get the big win.
The big win. And Tim Tebow was in the building. I don't know how they pulled that off.
How do you win with Tebow in the building?
Ask Tennessee, because they've done it, baby.
It's a miracle.
Florida was undefeated at home. Not anymore. Not anymore. Hey, just check this out. Since Bruce Pearl has been at Tennessee, he's pretty much on Florida in basketball. Where is he? Is he 7-1 against those guys?
Or 6-1. One of those. I don't know. Maybe he needs to go help out the football team.
Yeah, that would be a plus. Okay, and going on, they went into South Carolina, another team that was undefeated at home, and they pulled off a big win there. And I mean, they pulled off a big win.
In my opinion, that sealed them, I think, to be in the tournament. So, great win for them there. 2 big road wins. They desperately needed those. Of course, their strength of schedule, or whatever they call that.
The RPI.
They got great numbers on that because they played some awesome competition. So, I'm pretty sure that Tennessee's solidly in. And so we're riding this big high, top of the mountain. And guess who comes in?
Alabama.
And what happens?
Guy hits a 3 at the end of the game to give them the big win, which it was kind of an inspiring story. The guy that hit the 3 that won the game for him, his grandmother had passed away like a few days before that or something, and he'd been at the funeral. He missed, I think he missed the plane or whatever. Got there kind of late, and then he comes in. He nails a big game winner for him. So I mean, good for that guy. But
yeah, God bless that guy. I hope the best for him and his family. But I really think the reason why we lost that game is one person.
Nick Saban.
Nick Saban, I think he jinxed us on that.
I hate Nick Saban.
That's Saban! All right, now let's go on. Let's talk a little bit of brachiology.
Brachiology.
I want to talk to you. Look, I know that we're big Tennessee fans, right?
Right.
We pull for our team, and we're also fans of the Chattanooga Mocs.
That's right.
And of course, both of these teams are going to be in. Let's talk about seeds. Tennessee's record, I believe, right now is 19-10, and the Mocs comes in with an impressive 18-16.
Right on.
Wins the Southern Conference tournament. What do you think about Tennessee on the seeding? And I want you to listen. I want you to give me an honest answer as a professional analyst that you are.
I know.
I know I don't want any heart picks, okay?
You know.
Tell me where Tennessee is going to be seeded.
Well, you know, I try to take a look and I try to give every team the fair shot. I've really kind of struggled with this. I've looked at tape of other teams. I've looked at records. And honestly,
you can look at the North Carolinas,
the North Carolinas,
Pitt,
the Michigan States, the Pittsburgh, Connecticut's. But when I look at this Tennessee team, I'm seeing just pure destiny. I think they're coming in as a #1 seed.
Number one?
#1.
Oh, Brandon, I'm afraid that I'll have to agree with you on that one. I think it would be a shame. I think it would be an embarrassment to the tournament if it's anything less than a 1.
And once again, this is serious.
Why though? I mean, look. I mean, we've had some great games, Tennessee. I mean, look at some of the teams they played.
Let me tell you something. Tennessee has some big wins over such teams as Montgomery A&M.
Oh yes, yeah.
South Central, Northern Kansas Tech State A&M.
Oh man, they're a powerhouse in their conference.
What about that other team that they beat?
Upstate Tech.
Upstate Tech.
But I will point this out. The biggest win that I believe that they got, it was the pivot point in their season. Southeast Western.
Southeast Western. Let me tell you, hey, we went to Southeast Western and we pulled off a big win.
Flat tore it up.
Flat tore it up.
So I'm like you. I'm expecting a 1 seed for our Volunteers. Chattanooga Mocs. What do you got from Chattanooga Mocs? Now remember the record of 18-16. Now they are just a Southern Conference team.
Mid-major.
Right.
But let me tell you something. They did play Tennessee. And they played them within 30. So I think that gives them a great opportunity, a great shot for this Selection Sunday crew to come out. We're getting a #2 seed.
Yes, I definitely think it should be a #2 seed.
And let me point this out real quick. Tennessee getting a #1 seed, that'll give us a bye.
Yeah, that's good brachiology you're using. We need that bye.
We got home court advantage. We get a bye.
Because there's like in the big dance, what there like 70-something games, 80,
85, I think.
Yeah, something like 85 games. And that bye would really help us with our fresh legs.
That would be right. So
we will be watching the selection show, and we will do a show on that. So stay tuned.